Good morning, buenos dias. My name is McKenna Davis, and I am the coordinator of the INTERLACE project. I'm really sorry that I can't be there with you in person today at Portoviejo. I would love to see you, but instead happy to join you virtually and tell you a little bit about the INTERLACE project. So the title INTERLACE is about international cooperation to restore and connect urban environments in Latin America and Europe, and I will tell you a little bit about this European funded project. So the project stems from recognition of the increasing problems around degraded urban ecosystems, urban sprawl, and the challenges for biodiversity that come with that, climate change and disaster risk, which is increasing, the impacts right now on urban and peri-urban areas and their populations, which also present challenges for human health and well-being, and create social equity and environmental justice concerns, not least with environmental pollution as well connected to those things. So we designed the INTERLACE project to respond to these needs and try to empower and equip European and Latin American cities to restore their urban ecosystems and make cities more livable, resilient, and inclusive, mainly through the use and application of nature-based solutions. More specifically, we're really aiming to try to strengthen the cooperation between the EU and CELAC regions and the countries and partner cities that we have represented in the project and also beyond, around urban ecological restoration. We aim to foster participatory engagement to co-produce and promote ownership in constructing and monitoring nature-based solutions. We're trying really to engage in capacity building measures for local governments to implement integrated and ecologically coherent urban planning and governance approaches, really trying to respond to local needs. And finally, always to raise awareness and understanding of the benefits of healthy urban ecosystems and their potential to contribute to social, cultural, and economic well-being. And through all of this, particularly really focusing on exchange and collaboration between the EU and CELAC regions. So how are we doing this in practice? We're really focusing on being a city-driven project. I'll introduce the partners in just a second. Trying, as I said, to really foster this multi-directional learning and exchange between the cities, the project partners, including the research partners, and also the regions more widely. Really trying to foster inclusive collaboration within the actions and activities that we take within the project, within the application of nature-based solutions, but also within the research. Trying to really recognize and integrate different forms of knowledge and what we call city network accelerators, which I'll tell you about a little bit later, but trying to foster exchange and collaboration, again, between the cities, within the region, so within the CELAC region and the EU region, and between both of those regions. And we're really focusing on nature, people, and places throughout all of this. So all of this to say to, as I said in the beginning, achieve our overarching vision of achieving more livable, resilient, and inclusive cities. So we have 20 partners from 11 countries in the project. We have 6 different partner cities, obviously including Portoviejo, which we're thrilled to have in the project, but also in Colombia, in Costa Rica, in Germany, in Poland, and in Spain, that you can see here. And we are a 4-year project that had a little extension. So we started in September 2020 and we're ending next year in February. And like I said, it's funded by the European Union with the aim of really fostering collaboration here and building capacities around nature-based solutions. And we have really a mix of city partners that I said before. So in Envigado, in Sibiima in Costa Rica, Chemnitz, Metropolitan Krakowska in Poland, Granollers in Spain, and of course Portoviejo. We have different city networks, we have communications partners, and we also have our research partners as well. So again, the idea is really to foster this exchange between the 2 regions and also within each of the regions. But I really want to talk a little bit from moving from this theory about what we're trying to achieve in the action. And the focus of our project, as I said, is really city-driven, focusing on collaboration both within and between our cities. Really trying to look at impact and achieving this. We've had loads of activities so far. You'll hear more about these in a moment, and later today, hopefully throughout the event as well. And we have really a lot of results and products, especially as we're ending the close of the project, which are trying to address these key gaps that I mentioned in the beginning. Some of these you'll hear about in the next presentation by my colleague Nicholas, so I won't go into all of those now. I just wanted to draw your attention on the left side, on the bottom, to this Cities Talk Nature, which is a community of practice around nature-based solutions, which you would also be warmly invited to join and have the opportunity to learn more through webinars, through signing a letter of engagement and participating in some of our Interlace activities. And all of this is available in Spanish and English, whatever you feel most comfortable with. So there's also a lot of opportunities for collaboration with the project. Obviously today you're joining through Cities Talk Nature. You have or will hear about that a little bit more today. Really having these regional events and global events as well. There's different mailers that you can sign up for. So all of that, please feel free to ask my Interlace colleagues who are present today to find out more information. You can also utilize and build on the results of Interlace. Again, we have most of our publications in Spanish and English, trying to support this transatlantic collaboration. You can also contribute to the upcoming Transformative Nature platform, which will be launched a little bit later this year, which is really exciting, focusing on supporting nature-based solutions and exchange and capacity building specifically in Latin America. And finally, we have our upcoming final conference, which is taking place this year in Granollers in Spain, but will also be streamed for free online. Please feel free to scan that QR code and you can find out more information, or again, feel free to ask my colleagues as well. And most importantly, please feel free to reach out to any of our Interlace team for any questions. We're happy to exchange and continue to learn and collaborate with you as well. So thanks a lot. That's it from me today. I wish you a beautiful conference, a successful day, and looking forward to hearing all about it. All the best.